welcome back to Idea Idol. I'm Ryan Seacrest. Before we start, I'd like to introduce our panel of esteemed judges, Mr. Randy Jackson, Ms. Paula Abdul, and Mr. Simon Cowell. And now to meet our returning players. On my left, we have Mr. Jack Dundee, and on my right, we have Mr. Joe Schmo. As you know, both of our contestants have beaten all challengers and have entered our final round for a chance to win our grand prize and be named the next Idea Idol. Jack, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, mate, I'm a ruler from down under.
Down under?
Down under, mate, Australia.
Oh, that's interesting. What exactly does a kangaroo herder do?
We herders, mate.
Oh, that's great. Now let's meet your challenger.
Hello, I'm Joe Schmo, and I'm the VP of Fish Quick Company in Central California.
What exactly does Fish Quick Company do?
We are a fish hatchery.
Oh, that sounds really interesting and exciting. Show announcer dude, why don't you tell us how this game is played?
Be happy to, Ryan. To be named the next Idea Idol, our contestants must each invent and present a solution to a problem that will be given to them. The problem has been carefully selected to fit both of the contestants' backgrounds. The contestant that comes up with the best solution, as determined by our viewing audience, will be declared the next Idea Idol.
Let's get started.
Today's problem will be our changing climate and how it affects your communities. In recent years, increased population and decreased rain patterns have placed a greater and greater strain on your region's water resources. This, in turn, has had an enormous impact on your economies. In California, for example, water supplies to California's farms, homes, and businesses have declined by 14%, or 4.8 million acre-feet in the last 18 years, while the population has grown by more than 10 million in that same time period. This has resulted in the once many millions of fertile acres of farmland. In Australia, an epic drought, which began in 2002, has nearly decimated agriculture and livestock. Current rain patterns appear to give some relief, but ever-increasing occurrences of drought have officials worried that this relief will be short-lived. Your challenge is to present an innovative solution to the drought and water supply problem.
Jack, you go first.
That's a tough one, mate, but I think I know the answer. Where I come from, it doesn't rain that often, and it just seems a shame that all the rain spills out onto the ground. My solution is that we use water collecting hats. When it rains, we could all put on these specially designed hats that we could use to store water for later drinking or bathing. The hats would have a tiny antenna that would tell us when and where the rain is coming. I think these hats could even be fitted onto you's heads. Think about it. I heard of water collecting hat wearing roos roaming the outback. Wouldn't it be beautiful, mate?
Well done, Jack. Now let's go to our judges. Randy?
I don't know, man. I think you really had to bring your A-game on tonight, but I just don't know, man. You know I love you, Jack Dog.
Paula?
Jack, you're great. You have such a great color. You're in a star, but this wasn't your best idea yet. But you're still great.
Simon?
Color in a star. What on heaven's earth are you babbling about? Jack, I think it was a disaster. I've seen better ideas come out of fortune cookies. I think this was your chance to shine, and frankly, I think you dropped the ball.
Now remember, if you want to vote for Jack, please call 1-888-888-8801. Joe, you're up.
Thanks, Ryan. My idea would be to save water that's currently just flowing out into the ocean. The average household uses 146,000 gallons of water a year, with up to 50% of the water going towards landscaping. My idea would be to collect the water in a 1,500 square foot building so we could save the water later during droughts.
That sounds complicated.
The system would be quite simple, really. The water would travel from the roof through a tube into the tank, where the water would be stored. I think this idea could be used by businesses on larger scales.
Very interesting idea. Let's go to the judges, shall we? Randy?
Dog, that idea is the bomb. You see, that's what I love about you, dude. Week in and week out, you come to win. Love it.
Paula?
Amazing. You're such a star. I feel you here.
And let's see what Simon has to say.
Well, I'm not excited about your idea as these two, but I can say I like it. It's well thought out and most importantly has potential.
Now remember, if you want to vote for Joe, please call 1-888-888-8802. Phone lines are now open. Please call to vote for your next idol, and tune in next week to vote for your next Idea Idol.